The lads, if they're good enough, they're going to get opportunity here at this football club. It's part of the club's DNA. It's a non-negotiable. It happens at Arsenal.
Arsenal have always had a reputation for bringing iconic players through their academy, from Tony Adams and Ray Parlour to Ashley Cole and Jack Wilshere. And in recent years, Hale End has gained increasing attention due to the rise of the likes of Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe. But cameras have never been allowed behind the scenes at the academy, until now, where the under-15 and under-16 year groups have been followed throughout the 2021-22 season. And we see the inner workings of one of the finest sporting academies in the world.
These lads, it's a challenging season for them. They've got scholarship decisions coming up.
Throughout their time at Hale End, all players are pushing to be granted a scholarship. This represents a youth contract to Arsenal and a step closer to the first team.
Coaches are looking at you thinking, is he good enough to be at this club? Always in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, this is a big year, I need to play well.
To get there, the players will need to prove themselves in a high-performance environment across 4 key pillars, all designed to help them prepare for their future, both in football and in their lives as young people.
Their childhood is here. We have a duty of care to make sure that when they do leave those gates, they leave better than what they came in.
1, 2, 3, Arsenal! Getty takes full advantage. Saka. Smith-Rowe.
Arsene looked at Mikel and myself when we came together in 2011, kind of very late in the transfer window, as 2 players who could be future captains because of the leadership and character. When Arsene called me first, when I was playing for Bremen, and we want you to come here and show your potential leadership, to the group. For Arsene, it was always important that, we challenge the mentality of our young and new generation, to be better. That's what they saw in me. It's just, passing that on. This corridor will show examples of players that went through the academy, work hard and enjoy the journey. Similar to Emile, number 10 shirt for someone who has been with us from under 10. Keep working hard and enjoy yourself. Which is another nice quote, Yeah, inspirational guys at the moment in the first team. What a beautiful sight. I think when I came here, people were thinking, what does he know about youth development? Rightly so, I couldn't argue against it.
Soon after starting, Per brought in a new development model.
I wanted to come up with something that is more inspirational. Yeah, I thought about my career, what was important for me. These 4 pillars were a starting point.
Number 1, lifelong learner.
Just kicking the ball around is not enough, in our academy. Put education first. You need to stay in your school. We want to have well-rounded kids, understand kind of their responsibilities.
Number 2, most efficient mover.
The physical football fitness corner, not only move in the right direction, but have the right timing in football actions.
Number 3, champion mentality.
To be a champion doesn't need necessarily a trophy, involved at the end of the day where you lift. It is being on a journey and accepting that champions have lost so many times, have missed so many shots, have been in so many adverse situations. How can I best possibly learn from those? This is champion mentality.
Number 4, effective team player.
What does it mean and how can I get better, We all want to be effective in what we're doing, We're trying to link it, to the football. All the other 3 pillars will support, being an effective team player. Everything is linked and is built on, to have boys here in the academy who can rise to any challenge in life. You try to come with an open book, into a new chapter. However, it was clear to me that I need to listen. I need to learn. I had to make sure that I surround myself with the best possible people, to create a world-class academy. Adam Birchall was a player in our academy. He understands players, parents kind of in those shoes and being on the academy journey.
It's a very interesting year and tough year for the players, Within their football, sort of from the moment they signed at under 9 to get into 16, this is a moment where they're potentially going to be a paid scholar and they step away from Hale End. At the end of the season, they'll either get offered a scholar here or we will work and try our hardest to help them get a scholar elsewhere.
Under 16 are the oldest age group here. It's the crucial time, where decisions are made. We as a club have to make that decision, whether they get a scholarship from next summer or not.
Towards the end of my time at Hale End, they called me and my dad in and they offered me a scholarship. We were so delighted, so proud. Yeah, it was an amazing period for my life. I think all the years that I've worked hard, it just paid me back, and I think me and my family are very proud of this moment.
They go to a more full-time model at Colney where they do their training, but they do their education alongside their football, which is crucial. And then obviously the first team is attached to that as well. They see then the bigger picture of, the pathway.
Michael, what a finish! What a goal! I gave you a hard one. Horrible pass, wasn't it? So I've been here 3 years. I'm the head coach of the under-15s. It's such a multifaceted job, but there's so much it entails. Surrounding the player and the squads is a group of very different staff looking at every angle of their programme. So sports science, analysis, medical, but it's making sure that we maximise every part of this programme, every part of this building, so the young people in our teams get the best possible experience they can get when they're here at Arsenal. I don't dread Monday morning. I'm so privileged to work with people like this and work with other people's kids. My group train 4 times a week plus a game. The kids are here so much. Their childhood is here. Gio! How are you? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You been on the old tickling the ivories today? Yeah? That means playing the piano, by the way.
I did art today.
Did you?
Yeah, I did art today.
You good at that too?
I'm alright at that.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't say I'm good at it.
No. Just better, you got more than a stick man and a... Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Go and join in. Good to see you.
One of our pillars in Lifelong Learner is about putting education first. So really putting in the effort at school as well is crucially important for these kids.
We have to make sure that they go away from here when they leave. We hope it's to Colney. We know that it might not be. Might be another club, might be to further education, but we have a duty of care to make sure that when they do leave those gates, they leave better than what they came in. As you can see, one of the good things here is the sort of memorabilia and the history that surrounds the football club. Familiar with lots of people. Cesc, Fabregas, the boys that are in and around the first team now, Emil Smith Rowe, the lads, they have their dinners in here. They walk past this board every day, and the challenge for us is who's going to be here and who's going to be here and who's going to be here. It never stops, it's the challenge that we all aspire to contribute towards, The lads I currently coach are under 15. Kyle made his debut at 17, so for some of those boys, that's 2 years away. So it's something that is tangible and obtainable, and it could be one of those making their debut in 2 years. If they're good enough, they're going to get opportunity here at this football club. It's in the club's blood, isn't it? Putting young people in the first team, and it's part of the club's DNA. Okay, good to see you all. The order of play tonight going to be with Geordie for the first sort of 15 minutes, and obviously then we're finishing the attack. Play! There you go! Terrific! Play! Finish, well done! Love it, Jakai! Save Mike, well played, kid. Good, onside. Nice little through ball, shoulders and head. Love it, Anthony, well done. We're at the end of a 6-week block. We try and work in 2 weeks in a particular area of the pitch. Last week we worked on that low block press, defending around the penalty area. So this week we're finishing and we're working on finishing the attack. That's lovely. Brilliant. I can see that one combining on Thursday night next week. Lovely. Good save at the near post. Well done. Trust that technique. Shoulders facing the target, head down on contact. So the next sound I hear when I lift my head, the net. We want the lads to concentrate on the process, and the outcome hopefully will sooner or later take care of itself. Oh, you broke the defender's arm.
Over on the next pitch, Adam Birchall takes training with the under-16s, who have a home game against Reading on Saturday.
Come on then, let's go. Get in your positions then. Yes. Michael, much better, Michael. They're pressing really well. Trapping, I guess, is what we spoke about, wasn't it? Try and get them front foot.
Good. Come on, too easy. Good, yes!
When you are switching it, it might be on just to go through the middle. Because whilst you're switching it, what's that doing to their defensive shape? Stretching it. And then it will create pockets of space in the middle. Don't take away what the game is. Yeah, the game is to try and score a goal, even though the challenge is to try and overload or isolate in wide areas. So still try to do that, but if you stress them enough, play through them. Go through them and score a goal. You want to do that against Reading?
As the players train, remote cameras film the session and beam the footage back to the analysts inside the building who prepare Adam's pre-match briefing.
So the under-16s have been out training and I've been up here in the office controlling the cameras. So as it's going on, we're also in touch via the walkie-talkie, but I can use these buttons on the side to clip things out. And then what I've been doing is been adding them into our presentation that we're showing that leads up to our game this weekend. And we'll go into the classroom, feed this back to the boys. Even the boys at, say, under 9 get access to their footage. And by the time they're 16, it's a really open kind of environment where they can challenge each other in the right way, and as they get older it becomes a much bigger part of the process.
This is our pre-match for the game on Saturday, which is against Reading. Had a really good week's training. My challenge would be take all the good habits I've seen all week and put them into the game, yeah? Where does defending start? Organisation. So that's where Lou, that's a really good position, forces them into a pass that we can intercept. Now your challenge as a group for me is playing out against really man-orientated pressing. How else might you play against man-orientated pressing? You might go around, yes. Anything else?
Go through.
Might go through. Might try overload midfield, yeah. Anything else? Who said goalie? Brilliant. Use your goalie as an extra player as well. So you know all the answers, yeah. It's about you going out there and problem solving. It's not just clear your lines and get up. Good. Why is that positioning brilliant from Kobe? It kills their pressing, their first line, doesn't it? And that's a brilliant example when all that stuff you're practicing, you know, that's when it does go right. This is a brilliant moment. It's capture the moment you've done it. So very well done. Look at this. They attack their weak side. Staying on the ball. Boom. Goal. Yes. I enjoyed it. I want to see it again. I enjoyed it. What a goal.
He has been on that journey to be an academy player, so I need his expertise to handle parents, players on that journey accurately.
And I think for the 16s, I'm very excited about seeing how far we can get them individually within the playing style, helping them develop their strengths. You always can do analysis with them and kind of go, that was it. And that feeling for them, I kind of feel that with them. Where you have that connection and you stick with it and you try and you find different ways to help them, but ultimately it's them and they're the ones trying to absorb it, they're the ones trying to apply it, and you know, if they put in everything they can and they grow as a result, and I find those moments really special as a coach. Excited about the game? Brilliant. What does it say in the tunnel?
Fight to the end.
Fight to the end, yeah, the Emirates, okay? So right now we don't need to fight, we don't need emotion in it. Okay, we're just thinking about the game plan. When the game comes, then we can start building up. Okay? Good luck with your school, and I'll see you Saturday. See you, Jackie. See you later. See you, Nick. See you. Oh, Alex, I need to talk to you, actually.
Alexi is the regular goalie for the 16s, but won't be playing on Saturday, as he's been selected to play up with the under-17s, a team largely comprised of first-year scholars based at London
So
Colney.
this week we'll say not be involved with us, but be involved with the 17s. Okay, and play some minutes, yeah? Play some minutes with them.
One person you will always see pitchside at Hale End is Fernando Rojas, Alexi's dad, who doesn't miss a game or even a training session.
We have been coming here for over 3 years now with my son Alexei, who is over there. I am from Colombia, so we love football. I also wanted to be a goalkeeper, so I guess he got it from me. As you can see, he's 100% focused, and he wants to be the best goalkeeper in the world. I'm here every day. I'm here for every training session, for every game. I go away to every game, to every tournament. I tell people this is a second job for me. Or not, probably is my first job right now. I believe this is very important for the boys to know that they have full support. Today, Alexei will not be playing with this in this game, because he will be playing in a couple of days with the under-17s. The coaches see that he has the potential and the talent to play up. Yeah, so all that is positive. You know, when a player plays up, it's positive, it's not a negative.
Fight until the end for each other. Good luck.
Also playing up is Ethan Nwaneri, who despite being only 14 is a regular with the 16s. He supplies the goal threat alongside in-form striker Amari Benjamin.
Very good. You must have that option, yeah?
With Arsenal unable to get a grip on the game, their defence is under early pressure. But centre-half Max is having a strong game.
What's the tackle? What's the tackle that is? How many shots do you have? Ain't had a shot, have we? I just need to relax.
Also under pressure, in the centre of midfield is McKay, and it's a critical time of year to be making errors.
It's a dangerous position to give a free kick away. Lads, just come around the board for me. Thoughts on the first half? Dominating the ball. How many shots you had? No real tests on their goalie, agreed? If Ethan or Amari drops in, we have what from our wingers? Runs in behind. You've done that much better, Sebi. That then created more space for you, didn't it? To stretch that midfield. That threat of running in behind. Shots, crosses, goals. Okay? Got it? Yeah. But if you do those things and keep competing, what's going to happen? You're going to score, you're going to win the game. Come on then, back out. You can see they're trying to get the playing style. Yeah. Just the bit where you want to get fans off their seat. The spirit of the game. Je ne sais quoi.
Arsenal are flying out the blocks, with forwards
Pocket.
Ethan and Amari getting much more involved.
That's it. That's right. Oh. What a goal. You have to have variation, and they have to feel like they can do that. Well done, boys. Hey, good boy.
Arsenal are also looking stronger defensively, with central midfielder McKay having a much better half in the engine room.
He's been really good. Really good. Good boy, you. Pick up all a minute. He's involved in everything. Get up, get up, get up.
Arsenal's attack links up again with Ethan, midfielder Michael, and winger Seb teeing up Amari.
Come on, Seb! In! Oh, what a goal that is. What a goal that is.
For a great team goal.
That was what we've been working on all week. Well done, boys. Very good!
Since Ethan has just returned from injury, he's subbed off after an impressive display.
Oh, I tell you what.
Ahead in the game, the confidence is growing, and Amari is expressing himself.
He's been brilliant, hasn't he?
Into the last few minutes, and the team just need to hold on for the win, but are under late Reading pressure.
Get up to it,
Big Bri. Good hands, Big Bri. Safe hands, Bri. Cheers, cheers, well done, well done. Safe trip, yeah? Well done, well done. Good boy, well done. That is the beginning, eh? The beginning, yeah, very good. You look fitter, you made more actions today, you know. Done brilliant things last week, but get a goal, that's good for you, innit? You know? For you outstanding, okay? That Amari goal I thought was outstanding when they've gone bop, 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 around the side, cross.
Wonderful.
This is what they do when they win. This is Harrison Dudzek's song. Okay. I love it when that song plays because I feel like your energy. That's the Harrison Dudzek song, isn't it? Where's H? See in here? H is your song, isn't it? Yeah. Miles and that, they know what it is now, Amari. You know what that song is now, eh? No. I know they don't like it. So for me, the game was just an extension of your training week. Do you see how many times their midfielders played blind passes to the fullback? Yeah. Did you see that? That's Josh kept on coming. Yeah. How many times did you win it? Yeah. But the bit I would put the cream on top is, can it not even get to that pass? Could it be a moment where we actually just win it in the middle? So overall, really good week. Yeah, that's the important bit, the week, the learning, transferring it into games. I'm delighted for you to get your win because I know you love it. And get Oasis back on. These lads, it's a challenging season for them. They've got GCSEs coming up. They've got scholarship decisions coming up. We want to be competitive in every game we play and we want to be more effective and win games of football. That idea of preparing them for the future and not just on the pitch but off the pitch is really, really important, isn't it?
Winning here is so important. You've got to be competitive, you know, you've got to want to win, but not at all costs. And we have that balance of winning being important, but winning in the right way, with the right playing style, with development at the forefront underpinning everything we do.
1, 2, 3, Arsenal!
What are we going to be about today? We're going to fight to the end, to the very last minute, and we're going to believe it. You've got to keep believing it, yeah?
You're at a club that's dying to help you, but you can't be giving goals to other teams.
We as a club have to make that decision, whether they get a scholarship or not.
I could not speak. You know, I could not hold it and I was crying. Yeah, so that was very emotional.